This is it. Film scanning 2023. This is my negative supply scanning setup. Pro mount MK2, negative supply, 4x5 sheet film holder. The Pro film carrier for 35, or Pro film carrier 35 adapter plate. This is the 8x10 kit I bought, so it can scan up to 8x10. So 8x10, 4x5, 120, and 35. So this is negative supply film carrier 120. Feels really heavy. This is a big kit. This is like a lens shade, sort of, block off the ambient light. Film carrier 120 scanning hood, it's called. So this is the basic 35mm mounted slide. I guess if you've got a mounted slide and you don't want to take it out of the mount. Multi-format adapter kit. There's a lot of stuff. Wow. Full border scanning carrier for 35mm. We'll open it in a second. This is the hood for the 35mm kit. The big boy. This is the 8x10 film holder. And this is the negative supply 8x10 light. So this is 99 CRI. This light itself is $2,500 because of its purity and quality of light at 99 CRI. So we're gonna take a look at that. We're gonna unbox everything. So this is the light, the 99 CRI 8x10 film scanning light. This is a $2,500 light, which is kind of crazy. But when it comes to scanning 8x10, there's not a lot of options. So, looks pretty hefty. Took them a couple of weeks to fulfill the order. I did pay for this. This is not on loan from them. They didn't sponsor this video. I paid full price for this. So it looks pretty nice. It's bigger than I thought it would be. It's got these dials on the side. I'm not sure what those are for, presumably light intensity, but yeah, looks pretty nice. I'm gonna put that away and keep on moving. So next is the carrier for 8x10. So when I bought this, I was planning on scanning some old 8x10 I had shot. That after I bought it, realized I was missing that old film. I think it got thrown away, unfortunately. And shooting 8x10 these days is really expensive, but who knows? So I'm not sure what this is. Looks like these are the glass, the anti-Newton glass for scanning 8x10s. And This is the carrier. So they did include two things with this kit. I'm not sure if this is yeah, this is 2 sheets of glass, one on each side, presumably. And then this is what that goes into. Wow, super heavy duty, really nice. So presumably you put the film in between these 2 sheets of glass, set it in there somehow, and then it looks like you've got leveling feet. I'm not really sure what these knobs do quite yet. But yeah, okay, so that's an 8x10 negative carrier. That's pretty awesome. I'm gonna put that aside. So next here is the film carrier for 120. So it looks like it's got a mask here. I'm assuming those are for the various formats. And that assumption is correct. So this looks like a 6x9 maybe. This looks like a 645 maybe. Maybe this is 6x9. This looks like a either 6'7" or it could be square. Probably 6'7". I don't see a square one unless that's this, which seems odd. I would think there'd be a square carrier for the Hasselblad users. I mean, I know if I'm going to shoot 120 these days, I probably want to shoot a Hasselblad. And then here's the carrier. So I guess this is designed to move the film. Yeah, I don't know how this works, but it looks really nice. Like, it's got this anodized matte black. It's negative supply on the side. Just has this really buttery feel about it, really high quality. So excited about that. So it did come with some instructions here. There's this hood. That goes with that particular. So that attaches pretty big, which I guess makes sense. And it looks like there's an extension. So next we have the Film Carrier 35. They call it the Pro Film Carrier. What's weird is they don't call it the Pro 120 Film Carrier. So it looks like, I'm guessing these are the masks for the various formats. Comes in a little bag. And yeah, looks really nice. Again, this matte anodized finish that just feels like butter. Doesn't seem to be picking up my fingerprints, which is cool. And then this is the wheel that moves the film through. It's got these little rubber wheels here. So yeah, and then these film masks. Various formats. don't know what that is. Looks like it includes an Allen key. So yeah, I am excited to figure this all out. So, okay, so this is the riser or mount MK2. Sorry, not the riser. The riser is what they call a stand, a copy stand. So this just says requirements for digitizing negatives, and there's a few things in here. Try to go through them. So this is looks like acrylic for 4.5, acrylic for 4.5, and then this is the negative carrier for 4.5. So 4.5 sheet film holder. So moving on. So this is the multi-mount adapter kit. So this is basically what allows me to use all these different formats with one light source. So this just looks like I'm guessing for 8x10, like a mask. I'm not sure. So this is for the 8x10 light. So this would just mask off that light. Simple enough. I'm assuming most of you guys won't be getting the 8x10. You'll be getting 5x7 or 4x5, but that all kind of works the same way. It's just a smaller version of it. So here's again another, this looks like it's 4.45. So this looks like it's for 4.5. So this is the 120 adapter plate, some thumb screws, some more thumb screws, and this is not labeled, so I'm not sure what this is. So this is for 35mm. So presumably this would sit in the adapter plate for 4.5, and then the 35 would go here. So these seem to be like maybe like 3D printed plastic. So not everything is that anodized aluminum, which is honestly a little disappointing. But this is just another hood, but this one for 35. So it's meant to go around the 45 carrier. Adapter plate. And this is the full border scanning cassette for Pro 35. So this kit Just has full border adapters for all sorts of different formats. So this is the full frame adapter kit for 35 millimeter. Again, this looks like printed plastic, not the anodized aluminum. I think it's a little interesting how some of these pieces are really high quality anodized aluminum and some are these plastic. I suppose for film carriers it doesn't really matter, but it's just an observation about this kit. And I think this is my last piece here, and this is just the slide adapter. So if you have a 35 millimeter slide and you don't want to take it out, you could use this. Now, I don't know why you'd want to do that, because if you have a slide, if you take it out of the slide mount, it's going to yield a better scan. So I don't know if I'd ever use this. So that's my unboxing. The next will be figuring this all out, putting it together, start scanning. Thanks for watching.